Just look at this website. You can see how cool transformation it have. It's nothing but my own personal portfolio websites. You can see everything about me, the skills, the projects, and also the YouTube. You can see on here highlighted work. You can see the Skype to knowledge doctor. Everything it have, and the UI looks awesome. And I just make it without writing in a single line of code. If I click on here in the identity button, you can see that it automatically count here. You can see that about the skills, the projects, and YouTube and everything. And you can just see the transition, how it should look like. And in this video, you're going to be making this application from scratch without writing in a single line of code. First of all, you need to creating here your first frame, and after that you can basically do the animations. So for this case, you're going to be using the Google Whisk by Google Labs. So click on here and enter the tools. So make sure that you sign up with your own Gmail accounts. And after that, what you need to do, just you need to clicking here this button, and one pop-up is opening. So here you need to upload here your own image, because you're going to creating here our own portfolio. So if in your case, you use here or your own photo. So what I can do, I'm just going to click on here the upload images, and after that I'm going to selecting here the image. Let's say this is my image. I'm clicking here to open it out. So here is it. You can see that it's basically uploading, and after that we're simply going to give it here some kind of prompts and try to make it aesthetics. So let's go on here, and I'm going to selecting here this prompt from here, the first prompt actually. So copy this out and simply going to paste it to here. So you can see that the ultra cinematic full frame portraits with dramatic dual tone lightings, as well as you can see no cropped or the half body. So click on here. So it's basically generating here the image for me. And after that, you can do the refining, or you can also generating it here like the front face or everything you can do that you see in our portfolio website. So here you go. So you can see that our image is generated. So you can select any of them. So let's select this one. I'm going to upload it, hit it again. And then I'm simply going to delete it from here because it's not needed at all. So I'm just going to make it here front end so that it look cool that we see on our applications, I mean our websites. So we can basically go on here, and I'm going to copy here this prompt. So make the person looking toward the screens. So now what I can do, I am simply going to copy or cut, or I'm simply going to paste it here. And now I'm going to click on to here. So it is basically generating here the image for me. All right, so I generated 2 times, so I can select one of them. I can select either this one or either this one. Let's select this one. Now let's click on animate. Okay, so this is nothing but our images, and now I am simply going to animate this one. So what I can do, I'm going to copy here this one, a smooth transitions, cinematic 3D transition from it. I'm going to make it to here, and let's click on here. So what it can do, actually, it will try to creating here an video for you so that you can actually show it in your website. So all right, so our video is basically generated. Now we can play this out. Let's click on here. Boom, that's really cool. Now what I can do is just going to downloading this one. Let's click on here and download it from here. Now let's click on save. Now it's basically downloaded. Now what about the next? So now next we need to converting here this video into some frame, because we cannot directly using here this video to our personal website. Otherwise you may get some kind of lagging issue. So it's better you can simply going to convert them into some WebP format. So what I can do for this case, I'm going to using here this Ezgif.com video to WebP converter. We're going to click on here. We're going to choosing here our video. So let's choose the video, click on opens, and now you can see here it basically uploaded. Now click on upload the video, and after that we're simply going to convert them into some kind of WebP frame so that you can basically use it to our personal websites. Okay, so it's uploading, and after that you need to selecting here some of the frames rate, everything you need to select. All right, so you can see that our video is basically uploaded. Now we can do some changes in the FPS. So let's make it 15, and quality is 85. Okay, then you can click on convert to WebP. So what it can do, it basically creating here this video into an WebP format. Now what it can do, to clicking here the split button so that it can convert it into some kind of splitted of images into frame. So what it can do, basically it will creating here a bunch of frame that you can see on here. So after generated, so what I can do, we can basically going to download this out. So quality may be drop, but that's not a big issue. We can using this out. Okay, so you can see that it's basically generating here all frame. So how it's basically uploaded, I mean generated, I will try to download this out. Okay, all right, so it's converting here this video into the frames. Now I can click on here download frames as zip. Okay, so download is completed. I also unzip it here. Now if I go inside this, you can see here there is a bunch of frame. You can see on here. Now, what we can do basically, we simply going to making this folder name as frames. Let's say frames. And after that, I'm simply going to click on here and open with Google Antigravity. So we are going to using here the Google Antigravity for vibe coding. So all right, so our Google Antigravity is opening. Now what I can do, we can do selecting here the model. Let's select the model called Google Gemini 3 Flash. So make sure that you are in the same folder. Now what I can do, I'm going to go on the notepad and then I'm going to copy here the prompt from it. I'm going to copy it from here. And after that, I'm just going to pass it here to our Google Antigravity. So it's nothing but and vibe coding tools by Google. So I copied it and I'm simply going to paste it to here. And you can see on here, act as world-class creative developer, award level specialized in Nextjs. And you can see the docs. Then you can see tech stack, Nextjs 14, the Tailwind CSS, the frame immersion, and HTML5 for Canvas. Now what I can do, I'm just going to simply going to click on here. So what it can do basically, it will try to creating here the complete application for me. So if it is any kind of changes is needed, so we can also do it after it. Okay. So what you can do now, we're simply going to pause the video, and when it is done, I will come again. So just one more thing, just you need to click here accept and accept. Okay. Just it will be done. So all right, so you can see that it basically creating here the code for me. So I just do some changes in my prompt. I just add here the neighbor and also the about me sections because I'm creating the website for me. That's why. So this is super simple, nothing fancy on here. Now what I can do, I am simply going to run in this code. Let's say I can say that npm run dev, and then this is actually running this website in the local server, or you can say local host. So you can see just a link should be appear. So I'm going to click on here. Let's say click on follow the link. So it will opening the website right now. So you can see that you can see loading here the identity, and you can see the websites. So you can see how the scroll animations look like. You can see on here, and then after that you can see on the journey of a knowledge doctor. So I am Ishidor, a software engineer and the creator behind knowledge doctor. And you can see the Python programming, the machine learning, the computer vision, the full stack project development, the technical content creation and teachings. And you can see here the ML, deep learning, image processing, and highlighted work. You can see post control game, the unit segmentations, the invoice AI parsers, and subscribe to knowledge actor. So this is how it basically look like. You can see it look like one high class award owning page. So you can see on here, you can also clicking on this snapper that you can see on here. It's look really, really very cool. Okay. So that's it from my side. I hope you enjoy this full tutorial and make sure to subscribe to channels and share with your friends. So I'll be back with another tutorial. So till then, take care and bye bye.